Okay, continuation with the numbers. Now, when we talk about 5 and 1, I'm always talking about 5 and 1 Mars. 5 and 1. Everywhere I see 5 and 1. Okay, the Queen 8, Mars 5. It always works that way. Now, I'm going to show you in here. 5 and 5, 1 and 9, 10, 10. This is perfect fit. This becomes 2 and 2 over here. 2 and 2 is life. Okay, 2 and 2 becomes 5 and 7, and 9 becomes 2, becomes 7, 7 and 7. 5 minus 1, and 9 minus 5. 5 becomes 4 and becomes 4. So 5 and 1 Mars comes back. This is the number in the sun. 1 and 4 is what creates it. Here we need 3 and 2, which is the doorway. 3 and 2, which creates 11, 23, which also creates 6 and 5, which is also created by 1 and 5. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5. 2 times 3, 2 plus 3. This becomes 29. It also, at the same time, if I want to go minus, okay, we can have 1 and have 21. Okay, 0, 1 would be 61, and 21 would be 82, cycle in the moon, and this is the number of the foxhole in the sun. 2 times 9 is your birth. Plus 2, minus 5, 5 and 2 is man, earth man, 1/4 of time. Minus 5 plus 2, back to 4 again. That's my primary. 147 is what I work for. Okay, I work everything off of 147. Okay, 9 is created. How is 9 created? 3 creates 9 with 6. 2 creates 8 with 6. 1 creates 7 with 6. Okay, so maybe I should be going 1, 2, 3. But 1 and 2 is inside of 3. And 1 and 4 is inside of 5. 3, 1, 3 is what makes up 7. 4, 2, 3, 2, 3 is what makes up 8. 8 and 8 is 16, 1 and 6 is 7. 7, 8, 9 reverse becomes 9 and 7. 8 and 8, 7 and 9 becomes 7, 7, 7. So if these corners meet, and I'll show you in a design, when these corners meet, this will become all 7, 7, 7. Unless I'm going 7 and 7 becomes 5, 8 and 8 becomes 7, 9 and 9 becomes 9. Because there was a design, and I'm going to jump off of this. Okay, there is a design that I'm working on, which is right over here. Okay, this is 7 and 7 come together. 7 and 7 come together. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 9. 9 and 9 meet here. 9 and 9 meet here. That's your 36. 9 and 9, 9 and 9. Inside of the center is the middle between the two. 8 is over here. 8 is over here. 8 and 8 is 16. 1 and 6 is 7. This all becomes 7. 5 is on the outside. 7 is on the inside. This becomes a box. Okay, all the 9s meet over here. This becomes 9. So this becomes 797, Shom FM, the pigs. 2 sides, building of the chalice. We come back to over here. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 is what created 4 and 5. 9 times 5, 9 plus 5. And the same numbers, recreate the same numbers of the IT world in the sun. This will create 3. This one over here will create 17, then it'll create 15, then it'll create 11. This one will go down to 11. 1 times 8, 1 plus 8 is 9 and 8, 17. Okay, in which 17, okay, is found over here, created by 5 and 2, equals to 17, then becomes 56. 5 times 6, 5 plus 6, equals to 30, and 11, 41. 56 and 15 becomes 71 again. This becomes 11. This becomes 41. 20 becomes 26, and 69, 69, 79, 89 becomes 95 again. It's like I-95, right? So we have 1 plus 8 equals 9. 9 and 8 equals 17. 2 times 7, 2 plus 7 equals 23. 3 times 6, 3 plus 6. All the ways you can make 9. But when you're in the cube, the only way to make 9 is right over here. This one is not in the cube, 2 and 7. And the 2 and 7 is right over here, inside the same cube. The 7 voids to the 2 house. And then the 1 and 8, the 1 and 8 is found over here. The 8 around 1 becomes over here. These two 40s stay out of the game. 56 comes into the game. Or this is the game we live on, and we bring this into the game. 56 into 40 is 96. 96 minus 6. 96 minus 6 minus 6. You must minus 12. You must minus 6 becomes 90. You minus 6 again, it becomes 84. This becomes Pluto, creation of 9, the 9th planet. 2 times 7 becomes 23, becomes 11, becomes 3, becomes 5. This becomes 5 and 6, 11 becomes 2. Over here, 5 becomes 2, becomes 7. 3 times 2, 3 plus 2 is 6 and 5, 11. 1 and 1 is 2. 2 and 5 is 7, 5, 1, 1. 5 is 1 and 4. How do you create 5? 1 and 4, and 2 and 3. 9, 11. Crisscross it, becomes 9, 11, becomes 9, 11. 5 and 5 is 10, and 10. 5 is perfect. How do we create 9? All the ways to create 9 are over here. 8, value of 49. 8 times 6, 8 plus 6. 08, 06 equals to 14. 68 and 66. 68 and 6, 74 and 60, 134. AC/DC. This will become 3. This will become 5. Electric company. Again, 8 and 6 become 14, the same as 5 and 9. This becomes your doorway. There's an equation for this. This is area space of the phoenix. 16 becomes 8. This is your memory. We run 1 times 7, 1 plus 7 equals 15. 2 times 6, 2 plus 6 equals 20. 3 times 5, 3 plus 5 equals 23. 4 times 4, 4 plus 4, 8, 8, 8, 8. These are all 8s. This becomes 32, the doorway. This becomes 7, 6, 3. 7 and 6 is 13, and 3 is 16. Don't count the 7 created with 1. In fact, we're supposed to count these together and these together. 31, alternate current of artificial intelligence. 16 and 16, 7 and 7. 7 for 19, and 7 for 4. 7, 4, 31, 3 and 1 is 4. 8 and 8 is 16, becomes 7, 4. This becomes 7, this becomes 19. 1 and 9 becomes 1, 7 and 1. These are the same numbers. 52, 6 equals 52. 1 and 5 equals 6, 2 and 4 equals 6, 3 and 3 equals 6. The same time, when 4 and 4 equals 8 equals 24, the opposite is this. 24 and 15, the O and the X equals to 39 in the sky. The multiple equals 29, earth, man, and 14 equals to the sun. 2 and 4 is the same thing as 4 and 3, and 5 and 2 is 77. This becomes 23, 14, 37. 1 and 5, which is equal to 6 and 2, 5 and 2, and 6 and 1, 7 and 7. We get 14 equals 5 and 17. 3 and 5 is 8. We get 5 and 8. That's a silver matrix. 20 gets 6 again. 20 and 24 is 34 DC. Excuse me. This 2 and 4 goes with 3 and 5 becomes 37. 2 and 6. Right. This one here goes with this one here. Right. This one here, this 8 over here doesn't have a home. Okay. There is no 7 on the dice, so it doesn't have a home. So it becomes 1 and 8 inside its own. 11 and 20 is 31. Minus 6 plus 6 is 37. This is how everything is created. 1 and 2. 1 times 1, 1 plus 1 equals 3. This one will now equal 3. 2 and 4, 9 lives of the cat. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 equals 9. Creation of the sky. 1, 5, 6, 2, 4, 6. This one is a creation of 5 and 6, 11. Creation inside Venus. 5 and 6 equals 11. Equals to 1 and 1 is 2. And back to the beginning again. 3, 9, 2 equals to 3. Back into the sky again because of the answer. We're only going to the addition. I'm not going to the multiplication. If I went to the multiplication, remember the multiplication and the star, right? Here's the star, right? Here's the star. There you go. This is addition and multiplication in 1. This is the star system of 10 that I work off of. Okay, here's your plus. These are your greatest diameters. Here is your 8 star. Okay, if there was a 10 star, it's because there's, you see, you can have an 8 star, right? But now if I have one going straight through it this way, okay, if I have one going straight through it this way, okay, that means I have 2 more points, so this 8 becomes 10. And it can actually, if you want it to be your heart, you can actually call it to be in your heart. You can do whatever you want with that. Dangling upside down. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. I didn't get the 5 yet, right? So now we're going to do 5. Okay, 5 is equal to 42. The number to 5 is 42. That'll equal to 8 and 6. Okay, the number to 6 equals 52, and that's back to equaling to your 7. The number to 8 is 49, which equals to 4 and 36 creation. 7 times 7 is the 7th gate inside 8. Okay, now we have the same thing. 1 and 4, 2 and 3 will now create 9, 11. Now we're going to go to the power of 10 to the power of 3, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're going to do the whole thing, okay? 3 to the power of 3 will create 27. We'll create 3 and 9 the sky. 3 times 3 is 9 times 3. I'll do 2 parts. 4 times 4 is 16 times 4 is 64. 5 times 5, 255, 366. This one is creation. This one over here is the one that makes it all perfect. 6 to the power of 3, 216. This is a Mayan week. 9 days, 24 hours. Okay? 240 divided by 9 equals to 2666. So they have 9 days and they have another 9 days. 480. Okay? Divided by 24 equals to 20. 20 days at 24 hours. Okay? Let's do it something different. Hold on a second. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this video short because there's something I really want most people to see, in fact, all people to see. So I'm going to cut this video short, and I'm going to continue right on the next one, how I'm going to connect these numbers and show you how many days we need for the Mayan calendar to come in within sync. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.